Data breaches are more common than ever. Just last month, customer data, including sensitive information from 70 million accounts, was leaked online due to a data breach dating back to 2021. This segment is sponsored by America's Credit Union. With an ever-increasing risk and presence of cyber attacks, protecting consumers' personal and financial data is more important than ever.
Fortunately, credit unions are helping to protect America's financial data. Jim Nussle is the president and CEO of America's Credit Union. He's joining us today with more. Good to see you, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's start off with this question, which is how big of a problem is credit card fraud in our country?
Wow. Yeah. No, I'm sorry to say that it's a big problem. It's interesting. It's doubled. Credit card fraud has doubled just in the last 10 years. And I'm sure we all are maybe not surprised by that because we've seen a lot of activity in our own accounts, but it's now a $14 billion, that's billion with a B, $billion problem every year. And a recent survey that I just saw said that that just about all of us have been touched by this. 6 out of 10 Americans claim that they have had some kind of problem with their credit card, with some kind of fraud just in the last year alone. So this is a big problem that credit unions see all the time with their member owners that rely on credit unions to make sure that their accounts are safe and that they have a convenient payment system that secures their data.
Yeah.
Sure.
Jim, maybe share more on how credit unions work to protect Americans, our consumer and financial data.
Sure. Well, credit unions are owned by their members. We're a financial cooperative. And so we're the ones that issue this convenient system, this piece of plastic, a credit card, to a member of a credit union so that they can go out and make purchases. There's probably a lot of us that probably bought some Easter candy last week, or maybe this week we're going to fill up to gas, or we're going to go to the grocery store, and after we make that purchase, the merchant gets paid immediately. We get our whatever we're buying immediately, and at the end of the month, we get a statement. And we can look at that statement, and we have a record of everything we've purchased. And that's how credit unions, we've set up this system in order to ensure that that's done very conveniently. And we're also set up that if you have a problem, you can call your credit union and get some results. If you've had some fraud or you've had a problem with the credit card at all, they can maybe reissue one for you, or deal with whatever might have happened in that fraudulent transaction. So that's how credit unions handle it for their members.
Yeah. What steps can consumers take to ensure their data is protected, Jim?
Well, this is the part that maybe isn't as much fun as going out and making the purchases, but you got to protect your own data. We're human firewalls, if you will, when it comes to this. We've got to make sure that the numbers aren't shared with just anybody, that we keep our secret numbers secret, that we're constantly revising our passwords. I realize that to me I hate that part, but I realize it's something I've got to do because I don't want something stolen from me. So revising passwords on a regular basis. April happens to be Financial Capability Month. So it's a good month, kind of like we have for replacing batteries in our smoke detectors. This is the good month to make sure that your passwords are safe. And then at the end of the month, you get a statement. And my wife and I always go through our statement, and we make sure that the line items on there, the things that we have purchased, are actually things that we've transacted and not somebody fraudulent. And then if we got something that's wrong with it, we got to report it. So those are some of the ways. They aren't necessarily fun, but they are ways that we can be a human firewall for our own financial and personal data.
Yeah. Jim, where can we go for more information?
So all of this system is called Interchange. There's a fee for it that protects the system, that makes sure that it's convenient, that protects the data. It's called Interchange, and protecting that interchange is really important. So we've got a website, protectinterchange.com. It's the best place. If you want to know just a little bit more about this, maybe what I just told you today is news to you, get some more information. Protect My Interchange is really important. Protectinterchange.com is a place you can get some more information, get educated on it.
Yeah, Jim, thanks so much for joining us.
We
yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
You.
Yeah, so
My
thanks
pleasure.
to America's Credit Union for sponsoring this segment. We'll be right back.